2026 Acura MDX represents the latest stage in the evolution of one of Acura's most important global models. Since its original debut in the early 2000s, the MDX has served as a cornerstone for the brand's presence in the luxury midsize SUV segment. Over multiple generations, it has consistently balanced performance, practicality, and long-term reliability. The current generation was introduced earlier in the decade, establishing a new design and engineering direction. For the 2026 model year, Acura has focused on refinement rather than radical reinvention. Development of this updated version began shortly after feedback from early owners of the current generation. Engineers and product planners concentrated on improving ride comfort, technology integration, and long-term durability. Supply chain challenges and global manufacturing disruptions influenced the pace of updates across the industry. As a result, Acura adopted a cautious and methodical timeline for introducing improvements. The 2026 MDX reflects this measured approach to product development. Launch expectations for the 2026 model were shaped by shifting consumer priorities and regulatory requirements. Rising fuel efficiency standards and emissions targets influenced engineering decisions early in development. At the same time, customer demand for digital features and safety systems continued to grow. Acura balanced these pressures by focusing on incremental upgrades instead of dramatic redesigns. This strategy reduced development risk while maintaining competitive relevance. The company also sought to protect production stability at its North American manufacturing facilities. Consistency in manufacturing has long been a key element of Acura's brand reputation. The 2026 MDX therefore arrives as a carefully timed update rather than a disruptive new entry. This reflects a broader industry trend toward extended product cycles. Stability and predictability have become increasingly valuable in uncertain market conditions. Pricing for the 2026 Acura MDX is expected to follow established patterns within the segment. Base models are projected to remain accessible relative to European luxury competitors. In major markets such as North America and parts of Asia, value positioning remains central. Entry-level trims are designed to attract families seeking premium features without excessive cost. Higher trims, including performance-oriented variants, move into more competitive price territory. These versions target buyers comparing the MDX with German and Korean rivals. Currency fluctuations and regional taxes continue to influence final pricing structures. In emerging markets, pricing reflects import duties and localized production costs. Overall, the MDX remains positioned as a balanced value proposition. It prioritizes equipment levels and reliability over aggressive pricing strategies. Acura's brand legacy plays a central role in shaping expectations for the MDX. Since its separation from Honda as a premium division, Acura has emphasized engineering consistency. The MDX has repeatedly demonstrated strong long-term ownership satisfaction. High resale values and low maintenance costs contribute to this reputation. Fleet operators and private buyers alike recognize its durability. The 2026 model continues to build on this foundation. Component sharing with Honda platforms enhances parts availability and serviceability. This reduces long-term ownership risks compared with some competitors. Brand loyalty among MDX owners remains notably high. Trust in mechanical reliability remains a defining strength. The 2026 Acura MDX continues to use a refined version of its existing platform. This architecture emphasizes structural rigidity and predictable handling behavior. High-strength steel and aluminum components are strategically integrated. These materials improve crash performance and reduce unnecessary weight. Suspension mounting points are optimized for stability and ride comfort. Chassis tuning reflects extensive testing on North American road surfaces. The platform supports both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive configurations. Acura's SHWD system remains a key technical feature. This setup enhances traction and cornering stability. Real-world usability remains a primary engineering objective. Exterior design for the 2026 MDX follows Acura's current design language. The diamond pentagon grille remains a central visual element. LED lighting signatures emphasize width and visual presence. Body proportions maintain a balance between sportiness and practicality. Subtle revisions refine aerodynamic efficiency and panel fitment. Wheel designs and trim finishes vary by market and specification. The overall aesthetic avoids excessive ornamentation. Designers focused on longevity rather than short-term trends. This approach helps preserve visual relevance over time. The MDX presents a restrained and professional appearance. In terms of size, the 2026 MDX remains firmly within the midsize SUV category. Overall length and wheelbase support 3-row seating configurations. Interior space remains competitive with major rivals. Third-row access and cargo flexibility remain practical strengths. Compared with competitors, the MDX emphasizes balanced proportions. It avoids the bulk of larger full-size SUVs. At the same time, it offers more room than compact alternatives. This positioning appeals to growing families and business users. Parking and maneuverability remain manageable in urban environments. Dimensional consistency supports resale stability. Powertrain offerings for the 2026 MDX continue to center on proven technology. The primary engine remains a naturally aspirated V6. This unit emphasizes smooth power delivery and long-term reliability. Output figures remain competitive within the segment. A performance-focused variant offers increased horsepower and torque. Transmission systems prioritize smooth shifting and durability. 10-speed automatic gearboxes remain standard in most markets. All-wheel drive availability varies by region and trim. Towing capability remains suitable for recreational use. Engineering focus remains on balanced performance. Efficiency considerations play a growing role in product planning. Fuel economy improvements are achieved through software optimization. Aerodynamic refinements contribute to incremental gains. Some markets may offer hybrid-assisted variants. These versions address local regulatory requirements. Electrification strategies remain cautious and gradual. Acura prioritizes reliability over rapid technology deployment. Battery systems are tested extensively for longevity. Charging infrastructure availability influences market availability. Regulatory compliance remains a key driver. Inside the global lineup, the MDX occupies a central strategic position. It bridges the gap between entry-level and flagship models. This placement supports strong sales volume. It also reinforces brand identity across regions. Primary target customers include families and professionals. Many buyers seek comfort without excessive complexity. The MDX appeals to long-term ownership preferences. It emphasizes practicality over experimentation. This consistency supports strong brand loyalty. The 2026 model reflects this enduring philosophy.